So I feel like I've had a slow, plodding morning today. Like I'm getting out really late, getting started really late. I've only got a couple of hours that I'm gonna be able to really work today because I've got a event I'm going to. I'm going to a meetup event, the Orange County Preppers meetup event at 6:30. But it's in Corona, basically. So I've got to go from Redondo Beach to Corona.
For 25 minutes to South Vermont Avenue.
And it starts at 6:30, so the height of traffic time. So I'm not looking forward to the traffic, but the event should be cool because it's all about introduction to ham radio, and they're gonna do a ham radio event. And even though I'm not gone to the meeting, I'm gonna try and go and see if I can help out a bit. Because I wanted to get involved with these guys anyway. It's just the location sometimes really tough. It just happens to work out today that I can go. So I'm gonna have to leave early though to make it. Look at all these people that are wanting to get into the carpool, the fast pass. What the hell? What's going on here? Am I in the wrong lane? Did I screw this up? I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna get boned right here, aren't I? Is that what's happening? Come around here. No, it's still fine. Oh, I'm so confused. I am so confused. But that's fine because my exit is in 4 miles. But look at all these. So everybody on the left is paying a toll to drive on the 91. And I'm on the right, which is paid by tax dollars. I don't know what's going on right now, guys. It must slow down just massively up here, I'm assuming. Okay, I don't know what to expect. So let's just go in and meet people. That's the greatest way to meet people, is just to go in and meet them. Got his box, gear websites, also known as gun websites. These kind of stocking stuffers. Oh, it's just. What am I doing? Okay. Trying to make this all complicated. Oh my goodness. Look at this! Oh my gosh, he sent me way more stuff than... Oh, wow, okay. So... It's like explosions here. Okay, so check these things out, first of all. Here's what I ordered. Check these out. How cool are these? These are Morse code tags. This is a glow-in-the-dark silencer. Got another one with a black silencer. Another glow-in-the-dark. Got a regular silver colored one, a red silencer. These are pretty inexpensive, and I think they make cool little stocking stuffers in this little configuration here. Don't you think so? I think they're pretty cool. But it looks like he threw something else in. Oh my gosh. What is going on here? Look what he put in there.
That's funny.
I'll make sure I put that on my my jacket, my Letterman jacket immediately.
Thank you.
Internet press media, I like that. That's me right there. I have one of these already, but never hurts to have more. Part of the shooting team there. I don't have one of these, so this is awesome. I have the woven version of this. Awesome gun channel sticker, gun channels patch. Dude, so cool. G-Webs, that was awesome. I really appreciate that. That was cool, man. You went way above and beyond. Dude, these are awesome. I'm gonna open this one up, see what these little cards are in here. So you got your gun channel sticker, 7.62. Oh wow, an ammo card to explain 7.62 by 39 spam cans. That's really useful. You got the Every Second Matters business card. All right, and then you got the awesome. This is really cool. This AK patch is really awesome. Well, shoot. Okay, so that's awesome. Very cool, man. G-Webs, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Hey guys, what's up? So I didn't get any footage at the Southern California OC Preppers meetup today. It was the kind of introduction to radio class that they were doing. They had a small exercise at the end of the meeting. I didn't take any video because obviously it was my first time there. They have a pretty strong group, 400 plus people, 30 of them, 30 or so people were at the meeting. And it was a lot of fun. For somebody that was new to radio, they had a couple of people that had just gotten their technician license. I was the only one there with a general class license, which is not a big deal. It's not, you know, it was just an entry level class. And where they're at as a club is kind of at the entry level of comms and radio. Maybe in the future, I will probably be involved with them to some capacity. They do a lot of weekend stuff. The only problem I have is the drive's really long to go from Redondo Beach to Anaheim, and Santa Ana, even worse, where they do some of their meetings is, you know, 40 miles in the middle of traffic. Very hard to do. But it got me thinking about something, and it's this idea that you gotta find your tribe, right? And so you have your close-knit tribe, which is your family, your spouse, your kids, your parents, their parents, your spouse's parents, etc. Then you've got, you know, like your brothers and your sisters, sort of wider tribe, still part of that family tribe bubble. But then you gotta find your like-minded people that you do stuff with, you know, your fishing buddies, your shooting buddies, your off-roading buddies, your radio buddies, whatever it is. And you gotta kinda stick with them. And you gotta kind of build them up, and it's hard finding a tribe. You know, it's hard finding a group of people that, you know, you enjoy being around, you enjoy learning from, you enjoy being involved with, discussing, communicating, and whatnot. And I realized, like, I've gone through working with different tribes in the last 6 or so years, and realizing, you know, in the beginning, you know, just like you're dating somebody, it's hot and heavy in the beginning, and you just want to dive in head first and go at it. And you do, and you have a lot of fun, and you learn something about yourself, and you learn new things, and hopefully they learn from you. But then there's something that happens, and it just doesn't click, you know, perfectly, or you change as a person. Like, for example, the Rod and Gun Club I'm a member of. Most everybody's retired that's in the club. Most everybody is a shotgun shooter. Most everybody shoots clays only. They don't really go hunting. They used to go hunting. They tell stories of when the club used to go camping and fishing and hunting. And they've changed, and I've changed because I want to go after those things. Initially, when I joined, I was okay with doing lots of clay shooting with the opportunity of maybe doing hunting in the future. That never really came. It's been 3 years or so since I've been a member. So I have to decide to pull back some of my time from that club to go find the tribe that best fits me. And you know what's funny is, the more I think about it, of all these different groups that are in my area, not a lot of groups, right? But of all these different groups in my area, the more things I always come back to, it's YouTube, it's you guys, it's the community here. And I don't just mean the communities on my channel, I mean the other YouTubers that I follow and watch and have watched for years. You know, I'm not saying that the club that I went to today, you know, they're at the entry level of radio. They're gonna get better, they're gonna get so much better. But YouTube and opening yourself up to learning via YouTube has shot me through the roof in terms of learning things. Not just radio, but just like prepper stuff, right? Just prepper-minded thing. I have picked up so much stuff from YouTube and the smart people here that I think kind of kicks the pants off of clubs, meetups, that kind of stuff. Those things are still amazingly fun because you're actually with human beings. So don't get me wrong. Don't take what I'm saying out of context. They're amazing. They're great, 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 great. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying for pure learning and that, not necessarily individual growth, but just pure learning, YouTube is the tops. So wanted to say a big appreciative thank you to everybody that's in the comments here, that watch my channel, that watches these videos. Keep the dialogue two-way. Send questions, make comments. It doesn't have to be all nice. You can tell me bad things too, because it's just helping that whole tribal knowledge thing go up. And I did learn something from the meeting today, and that is I really do need to put out I don't want to call it Radio 101 video. I want to call it something like Intro to Radio or something along those lines. And really I want to talk about, you know, starting from simple as one of these bow things or a wushan, and why you do this, and what this is good at, what it's not good at. Because I think we've got a lot of textbook First, I'm sure there's plenty of people who have done great videos in this topic, and I'm not necessarily going to be creating anything new. But I do have some practical life lessons that have come from radio that I think are helpful, and actual use cases where radio is useful. And I think that what I've learned and experienced will help others as they too go down that journey of starting radio. And then they can pick what off-ramp they want to take. Maybe it's just having a handful of these and showing your family how to use it, right? Maybe we just do videos on that. Maybe it's you're going to have a handful of these and you're going to get all the power adapters necessary for them to run off of solar. You know, I'm already partially there with some of my radios off of solar. Do something like that. And we talked about why one wants to look more than this and go into something like HF. What's the value in that? So a series of just videos need to happen, and I think they're helpful. Let me know in the comments if you think so too. So this is a whole lot of questions of the day, because it's just tons of dialogue, tons of talk stuff that I think, you know, just needed to happen. I just needed to talk some of this stuff out. So let me know in the comments. That's all we're gonna do for the vlog today, just that unboxing. Again, thank you, G-Webs, and I'll post the link to the gear website. You can go check out his cool stuff, because he does have cool stuff, really cool stuff. And let me know in the comments what you think about, you know, intro to radio video, and maybe not just a how-to, right? Because I've done those. I've done programming videos. I've done the review videos, but like the actual, like, okay, you bought a radio, now what? Like, what do you do with it? Like, how do you make this a part of your everyday life? How do you make this useful in a oh shit situation? What if there was a massive infrastructure, something horrible happened, like an earthquake in California? Like, what do you do? Like, what do you tell your wife to do? Does she pick this up? What number do I type? What do I talk into? How often do I talk? Do I leave it on? Do I leave it off? Do I do what? You know, practical logistics. Talking logistics of radio. I think we're gonna do that in the future. Okay guys, again, appreciate you 100%, and thank you for all the comments and everything. Keep them coming, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.